fair use, feudal dealing, public dominion, all rights not mentioned, declared or not declared as well too, entertainment purposes, as well as educational purposes as well too. First and foremost, let's make a distinction between the legit and the false, the counterfeit. The kingdom of darkness has counterfeited a lot of things. A lot. That's why you have the religion of Christianity versus the legit, where you have the true followers of Jesus Christ. You have Hebrew Israelites versus his counterfeit Hebrew roots that came from Kabbalah in the New Age schools before there was a so-called New Age. Then you have Islam versus Muslims who believe in the Father and receive his Son, who's known as Isa, or Isa. Now on the left here, you know those people who wear the big old black hats and the black robes? And, all that money gets sent to them. But the real people of the book, they are oppressed throughout the world. Now on the right, it's because of the religion, again, the counterfeit, the deception. People get exhausted and they want to see power and solutions. So they get seduced into the dark side because at the very beginning, a deception was in sheep's clothing in the pulpit. And of course, the religion, all these false religions, these religious spirits come from their headquarters, the Vatican, normally speaking. Then they have all these other groups, like, the celebrities, Epstein and so forth, Illuminati, Freemasons, Nazi Columbia and so forth, Crossbones of Skull Society, etc. And Satanism and the Catholics with their ranks, yeah. Then the Jesuits, who come from their secret groups as well too, they are recorded for owning the CIA, who runs today's version of COINTELPRO. So Jim Jones, he was a pet project with Jim Jonestown. That's why you have all these social media influencers who are popular because they are supported. That's why they can get on there, quote you a couple of scriptures or a bunch of scriptures, dress up and take your money, and not really help you with anything in your life. And including the other flavors out there who prophesy lies and want you to think that they're so spiritual, but they're not helping you get water baptized, born again, receiving the baptism of the Holy Spirit, casting demons out of you, letting hands heal you, and making sure you are situated to help spread this good news to the four corners of the earth. Instead, they want to use the good news to come to them. And lastly, you have these sleeper cells out here trying to pull people in and then crash out to try to cause, the global collapse and, everything, the New World Order, the Great Tribulation, and so forth to pass. The Antichrist beast system. So don't be discouraged. Know what's going on out there. This was not the accurate, exact listing, but it's just a brief overview, just to give you an idea of what happens behind the scenes. Did you know that you have brothers and sisters out there who are going through it, who have to overcome deception, and need to be reached by the Father himself too, and brought into salvation?